Today, we're talking about a special version of the RSI. In this video, we're going to talk about how to use it, what makes it special, and how you can get it for TradingView. This is the RSI H. The first thing you'll notice is how smooth the indicator is. The regular RSI picks up significantly more noise in the price. Next, you'll notice that instead of our normal 70 and 30 lines on the RSI, we have these purple bands that move dynamically with price. First, let's talk about the H in the RSI H. This stands for Hanning, which is the type of window the indicator is using. Okay, but what do I mean when I say window? You might have heard the term window length with other indicators, and you'd be right to connect the two ideas. The window length is how long the window of data is that the indicator uses, and the window type is what the window actually looks like. Looking at the RSI H, we see it smooth with sharp turning points. Comparing it to the regular RSI, it captures the market with significantly less noise. Noise in the market leads to incorrect signals and losing trades. The more we can filter it out, the better. There is a trade-off though. Whenever we get rid of noise, we inevitably introduce some amount of lag. The goal is to have the smoothest indicator without it lagging too much to be useful. If we were to try simply increasing the regular RSI length for more smoothing, we would not get the same result as the RSI H. The RSI H is using the same length and amount of price data, but it's weighting that data within the window completely different. You might be wondering what I mean by weighting or how a window can be a different shape. If you're not familiar with these ideas, don't worry. They're not only very powerful, but also simple for anyone to understand and apply. Think of the window like the shape the indicator has to look through before using the price data. The regular RSI uses a rectangle window. This window is completely flat and can see all the data points equally. This is the Hanning window. You can see that instead of a flat rectangle, the Hanning window is a smooth curve up and down. This leads to the unique behavior we get in the RSI H. The shape will be however big your length window is. Without going too far into the math of how it works, we can still understand how the indicator looking through this shape instead of a rectangle would lead to different behavior. Like I mentioned before, we do need to be aware that this type of window can introduce more lag with the benefit of native smoothing. Just understand you might have to adjust the settings depending on the market conditions. But what are these purple bands showing us? And where are our overbought and oversold zones like the regular RSI? To show us overbought and oversold zones, I added these adjustable length bands to the indicator. When the price enters in or outside of them, a reversal could be likely to occur. We can set them to a long length like 500 to make them more like regular RSI overbought and oversold zones. They generally stay at the top and bottom of the indicator and provide reversal zones. But something interesting happens when we lower the length. Instead of the zones floating above and below, they move much more dynamically with the indicator. This can provide interesting behavior that we can take advantage of. With a shorter length, they are much more reactive to the indicator's movements and will provide more buy and sell opportunities. Okay, now we understand the purple bands, but what length should we use for the indicator? Should we use the default 14? There is no ideal length, but we can capture large market movements very smoothly if we choose to increase the length. Increasing the length can really show how smooth the indicator is. We have to be careful that we don't introduce too much lag, but if we get it right, we can follow the market accurately and filter out almost all noise. Take a look at this. Here's the length set to 200. It smoothly tracks the up and downs of the market with a small amount of lag. Unlike many traditional indicators, it doesn't constantly change signals in a noisy market. It pulls the structure out of the price without being affected by the noise. We use the bands to see our overbought and oversold zones, and we can take trades based off of them. When we see the indicator travel into or outside the bands, a reversal could occur. We can wait for the indicator line to change color for even further confirmation. If we notice the indicator is not changing color fast enough, we can lower the length or take trades when the indicator enters the band zones and not wait for it to change color. This indicator was created by John Elhers. I'll leave a link to the white paper in the description where you can read more about it in detail if you like. The only modification I made to the original was adding the purple bands. You can try this indicator for yourself with the link in the description. If you don't have TradingView, you can sign up for free with the link below. If you're interested in more advanced indicators, check out the Quantifica Patreon, where you can get access to the entire library of all current and future premium Quantifica indicators. Link in the description. If you found this video useful, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. Thanks for watching.